Hello. Hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on with this thing? We have to start this whole deal over. Knock it out. Welcome into the Eric Zane Show podcast, a daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures each and every day of the work week. Scratchy, what is that all about? Hope you're all doing okay. Feeling good, feeling fine. It's going to be hot as shit again today. Boy, it was a cooker. And now it's to the point where it's like the grass is baking again. The grass kind of came back with a little bit of rain, and then it's like, oh, my God. Back to being so incredibly dry. Saw an image online the other day, and I should have saved it because, you know, if you remember, during the rainy season in California, all that snow that fell, and then they got a lot of rain. And my God, there's some massive reservoir that, like last year at this time, it was an absolute trickle. The image, it was like a bridge going over just dry land, and at the bottom of it was a small little ravine, probably like, I'm not kidding you, 4 feet wide. It's a reservoir for, you know, for water that they consume in this part of the country. And now it's like fucking full. It's 100% full. Last couple of years, we've had stories out of like Lake Mead, which is the lake that was formed when they built the Hoover Dam. And that thing's still incredibly low. Corey up in Maine says it's been raining up there for weeks. But it's going to be dry where I am here. All right. Polluted air. All these wildfires. My gosh. Thank you so much for being here. The Eric Zane Show podcast, where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures each and every day of the work week. Yesterday, I was able to close the fitness ring. Now, I say that still not feeling that great. Closing the fitness ring is like if you have an Apple Watch, you know, it's that. This is the same thing, but with the phone. It knows when I'm moving. It tracks it. And you can set the goal for like a mile, which is no problem. And it's actually based on calories. So I set it for a certain amount of calories. And then, so you gotta move to meet your fucking fitness goal. And I've been paying attention to it. And I'm like, all right, that's where I'm at. That's how rudimentary I am in trying to get some. Oh, hey, I think we have a visitor. Puppy was just laying there in bed with Pooh Bear on your head. Yeah, you want to put her on the couch or anything? Yeah, whatever. It's jammy time. Whatever. It's just that Pooh Bear just woke up. She'll probably get down. She's heavy, isn't she? Uh-huh. All right. Thanks. Appreciate you. Okay. Love you too. Doctor's appointment 10:30. Look at she already got down. I didn't know why I put her up there. Probably going to go pee in the other side of the room. So, you know, this is like the lowest I've been. And I'm like, I got to start really basic here. And all sorts of folks are like, yeah, let's be fitness buddies. And I'm like, yeah, you know, that's great. I don't really want to do, outside of you just saying, hey, this is what I did. And me saying, this is what I did. I don't want it to be like, you know, something I have to commit to, because that's just like me to start it. And then all of a sudden, I'm going to leave you hanging. It's me, not you. I'm just going to talk about it here. And then hopefully, share with me your progress of how you're doing. That's fine. But I don't want to do something where I'm like on the hook. Like I'm committed, but not committed to all the nuts and bolts shit. I mean, outside of going outside and going for a run or a walk or something like that. All right, I can do that for now. But I am 1,000,000% convinced that in order for me to meet my goals of being able to look at myself and not be disgusted and not have odors coming out of spots where there weren't odors before, I'm going to have to change the way I eat. And, oh, fuck, I don't know, man. You can't just go out and run and expect to be successful or walk. I mean, you might improve your overall health, your lungs, and your heart. But me running around with all this extra baggage is really bad for, like, my joints. And I'm already starting to feel it. My right knee is just, like, screaming at me going up and down the steps. This is 4 fucking days of closing the fitness ring. And my knee is like, oh boy, here we go, and I can see it coming. It's gonna start to get really, really bad. Damn it! Hang on, I gotta drink this coffee. Corey says you should switch to riding a bike. It's probably easier on your joints. Nah, I don't know, man. If anything, I'd probably just walk. And that's what I did yesterday. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go out for this short run to close the old fitness ring. So I start running. Fucking right knee starts hurting a little bit. Like, oh, shit. So I start walking, listening to AC/DC. God, I love that band. I love that band so much. I was watching a video of the Grammys from like 10 years ago. Maybe not that long. And they had AC/DC open up the Grammys. And talk about a band that, I mean, they've done the same thing for like 40 years. They open it up and everybody is losing their mind. Like ultra famous people are losing their mind. Paul McCartney, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Dave Grohl, the guy from The Voice, the country dude, who married Gwen Stefani. What's his name? Tyler Durden? What the fuck? Blake Shelton. They're all like losing their minds. They are so beloved. So I'm taking my walk. I'm like, all right, it's time for the walk. And then I run a little bit, and then I walk a little bit, and then I run a little bit, and then I walk a little bit. Start feeling a little better. And then I get it done. Fitness ring closed. Now, the problem is, leading up to this, I haven't really done anything to warrant appropriate eating. You know, finishing off a Bosco's quesadilla for lunch is not exactly a great choice. Leading up to that, a big-ass fucking bowl of cherries, which that came back to haunt me. Holy shit, man. I was shitting like a goose. Okay, bowl of cherries, Bosco's quesadilla, apple. Go running. Sit here for an hour. I'm hungry. I was so fucking hungry that I ate a piece of cold fried chicken from Meijer, which is underrated. I am not kidding you. The Meijer fried chicken that comes in that black bottom container with the clear top, and it's like costs next to nothing, and you get like a fucking bucket and a half of chicken. It is for real, man. No joke. Blows KFC away. The Meijer chicken is the best thing in the whole fucking store. I grab a drummy. I kill that cold. I eat that cold. Then I get the paper plate, put 2 more pieces on it, another drummy and a thigh, and this risotto left over from the Father's Day extravaganza. A lot of risotto. While I'm microwaving that, I'm picking the skin off of another piece of chicken while that's heating up because I can't wait. I pull that out and go to town. I obliterate that. And then that's that. And then that's not great. That's not, but I'm like, fuck. So that's the frustration. I love the food too much. And when I get, this is what I was telling you about yesterday. I said, I can sit here and talk till I'm blue in the face. But I'm in I seriously think, I think that's got to be a thing when you're addicted to food, right? A food addiction. I feel more powerless to this than to alcohol, however many years ago that was. 27 years ago this month. Wait a minute. 96, 06, 16. Yeah. 27 years ago this month, I quit drinking. This is harder. This is harder. Today's a new day. I don't have any really excellent food choices in the home. Like if you were to go into the fridge right now or the pantry, it's a war zone of garbage. Okay? This big container of M&Ms, peanut M&Ms, which dwindles quite quickly because of me, but I haven't eaten it from it in a few days, was almost gone. And the queen of the forest went to Sam's Club and bought a new one. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh. Corey says if you're going to eat, just buy healthier stuff and then just stuff your face with the healthier stuff. I don't know, man. Yeah, I guess. Just a bunch of tricks I have to try to pull off. Darla trying to get on the couch, barking at her brothers. You want up there? Come here. Come here, honey. All right, now hang on. Now she's going to the door because she knows Diana is in the home. Hold on. Come on. Oh, she already peed once. Great. Fuck me. Okay, already peed. I need help. Hang on. I'm going to do this. This is all fucked up. Okay, here's the problem. So Darla was laying on Dinah's bed, or our bed. And I'm in here doing my thing. Here it's time. I'm going to start to move around. I'm going to drop the dog off. Okay, great. You have to let the dog out before you bring her in here. She's a puppy. Any change of scenery, change of environment, the first thing they do is they want to pee. That didn't happen. So she comes in here and pees. So I go, all right. Can you mind, please? Take her. All right. What the hell was I? I'm not really in a bad mood. I just sound like it. Because I know what's going to happen with this fat fucking fitness ring bullshit. I'm going to fuck it up. I'm going to lose. I'm already falling off. I can feel the momentum fading. Today is day 5 of fitness ring closing. But something's got to give here. I'm probably going to. In fact, holy shit. Here's one little victory. After I polish off the 3 pieces of fried chicken and the 1.5 pounds of risotto, Pooh Bear was pulling a, those drumsticks you get? Those shitty ice cream cones that you pay way too much money for. They're individually wrapped. She bought those 2. She's pulling one out of the freezer. And I'm like, fuck. And right away, I'm like, okay. I'll just eat the drumstick. And I'm not going to worry about my food. I'm just going to eat whatever I want and just keep exercising. Now, that's counterintuitive. That's like the opposite of what I talked about earlier in the day. And I knew that once I have it in front of my face, the temptation consumes me. It's like a drug. It is a drug. It's so fucked up. Oh, my God. I did not eat it. I walked away and went to bed. But today's a new day. There's Baby Ruth's in the drawer, fun size, along with Nutter Butters, not Nutter Butters, Butterfingers. And then she went and bought this gigantic blister pack full of, like, my favorite candies of all time. And she goes, this is snacks for our trip next week. And I go, ugh. She goes, you can't worry about what you eat on the trip. I go, I know. Calories don't count. I'm so fucked. This is so not happening. Mike Ball reaches out to me. Dear Fatty, are we racing this year? Raise some money for AT. I hear you bitching about your fat. I'm right there with you, he says. Some type of weight loss challenge. Whatever. How the fuck we did it for the Grand Rapids Half Marathon. Yeah, I'm all about it. I am all about it. So I gotta move. I'm disgusted and not really engaged with this. I need more victories. Okay, closing the fitness ring is one fucking thing. This food thing. I mean, I feel like I've lost all of my knowledge of what to do. I know what to do, but the temptation makes me think like a fucking moron. Holy shit. Nick writes, I just got a flat top griddle for his getaway spot up north. Nothing healthy is ever cooked on those. Oh my God, you are not kidding. Are you talking like I think they're called a Blackstone. It's like the big popular brands. Those are awesome. Kenny says you're covering all of my struggles here. Well, yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that. But, you know, with you, it's times 8 million. Linda says, have to get all those delicious things out of your house. Baked chicken and veggies. Ugh. Only race you're running is to the bathroom to shit your brains out after all that food. Yeah, thanks. My God. Megan says, I'm coming to your house for snacks. Corey says, eating shit and then exercising is just going to keep you where you are. You won't get bigger, but you won't get better either. That's true. Oh. Son of a bitch. Chris says, food addiction is the worst. You aren't alone. Joe Pellerito says, you get that look like your dog does when he's not supposed to bolt. Megan says, deprivation isn't the way to do it. Just eat the one drumstick and move on. I wish. Yeah, I got to do that. Question about the NFK. Speaking of shit, is the NFK doing better or still leaving poop fingerprints? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen feces in a while. Let's just say that. All right. I don't mean to start the show with all sorts of negativity, but Dear Meathead, maybe we can ask Dad about weight loss issues, about eating appropriately. I know what he says. Just it's willpower, guy. If you have questions for Dad on Dear Meathead, it happens in 35 minutes. Eric at ericzaneshow.com if you'd like to reach out with a question for Dad. As always, he loves to hear from you. I have a few in the queue, but can always use more. On the Shoreliner strifing inbox, Eric at ericzaneshow.com. Dad having memory issues. This is another bummer. I had a conversation with Queen of the Forest yesterday about, she says, your dad did not remember my name when we went to see him the other day. I go, oh, yeah? She goes, yeah. He does this thing, by the way, where if you walk in and everybody's like, hey, how you doing? We're here. Oh, my God. Hello. He'll go, hey, what's your name? And like he's kidding. Hey, who are you? He's serious. He doesn't know who you are. He's done it to me more than once. He did it to Diana when she walked in. Hey, what's your name? Like he's like, it's kind of like, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's your name, guy? Short time later, she tells me that they're sitting next to each other outside as I'm preparing the meal. She goes, Reuben. Yes. What is my name? He goes, I do not know. He goes, I know your face. I know who you are. I do not know your name. Holy fuck. Put yourself into that spot right now. Imagine one of the people that is closest to you. Could be anybody. Imagine that person right now. How familiar you are with them. And now, imagine yourself not knowing their name. What the fuck is up? How? Is there like a little Pac-Man in the brain that's just chomping away at the shit that, hey, that memory? What the fuck? Oh. What else did he do? And then Jim, my son, is sitting there. I think I might even have mentioned this already. My dad leans into Diana and says, is that your brother? She goes, no, Reuben. That is my son. That is your grandson, Jim. Oh my God. Fuck. This is going to be tough. All right. Let's move on. Away from the personal things and on to more things going on in the world. But before I do that, if you are getting the show, watching at facebook.com/Eric Zane fan page or Twitter at Eric Zane Show or on YouTube, I'm going to cut the cord, and to get the rest of the show as it happens live each morning with the video element to it, it is uninterrupted on Twitch. If you can download the Twitch app, either in the Google Play section of your Android phone or whatever the fuck it is, Google Play app or the Apple, what the fuck, now I sound like my dad. Download the Twitch app on is it Apple iStore? What the fuck is it called? Apple Store, iStore, Podcast Store? I don't know. Fuck. Download that shit and then search Eric Zane Live, and you can get the show on your mobile device and get it that way. Or if you're online on a desktop or laptop, twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Download the audio podcast wherever you download shows. I'm on all of the platforms. Just search Eric Zane Show and download. Subscribe to one of those. I would appreciate that. And then if you ever have any thing you want to share with me, send me a story, maybe something you want to tip me off about, send it along on the Shoreliner Striping inbox, Eric at ericzaneshow.com. Okay. So I'm going to cut you loose right now.